What's up, guys? Stein back with another video, and today's topic is do not eat just to eat. Meaning, do not eat just for pleasure, do not eat for entertainment, do not eat just because the food looks good or it tastes good. Don't do these things. If you're really serious about success, if you're really serious about taking your life to the next level, these are things you have to do. These are things that I do, and it's greatly served me because most people are eating, they're drinking a bunch of alcohol, they're smoking a bunch of drugs, we won't talk about that, but in this video I'm talking about food. For instance, a lot of people, they're eating food because it tastes good. They eat the chocolate cake because it tastes good. They eat the cookies because it tastes good. They eat the whatever because it tastes good. And a lot of people would argue and say, oh, you're not enjoying life if you don't eat the right foods or you don't, taste the amazing foods of life, blah, 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 blah. That's what I hear is blah, 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 because I know that to be the best version of yourself, to be the absolute best person you can be, you're going to be needing to eat foods that give you the most energy as possible, the most testosterone as possible, the most just pure, raw energy and drive that allow you to accomplish your goals, to go towards your ambitions. The food may taste good for 5 seconds. Guess what? After that, your stomach hurts. That's happened to me, a couple years ago. It happens, I ate pancakes or something. After that, I feel terrible, literally terrible. It tastes good in the 5 seconds or whatever that you're eating it. After that, though, I just feel completely awful. I do not feel good. I do not feel motivated. I do not feel like I want to actually achieve anything of significance. I don't feel nothing that wants me to go after my goals after eating that. And people are literally doing this every day. They're doing this to themselves. They're literally self-sabotaging themselves by eating foods that aren't good for them, by staying in a state of depression, by not accomplishing their goals, by not even trying to accomplish their goals, by simply just kind of living a mediocre existence, just kind of coasting through life. And you're not going to get anywhere doing that. And a lot of people, this hits hard to them because it's like, oh, I want to enjoy life, blah, 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 blah. Well, that's why I'm saying you have to make a decision. You literally have to make a decision. Do you want to live a life of mediocre existence? Do you want to be extremely poor, extremely broke? Or do you want to live a life of extreme abundance where you have a lot to yourself? Do you want to have a nice body by eating the right foods? Do you want to have a lot of money by, investing in assets and not liabilities? Do you want to be doing constantly things that are actually good for you instead of things that are bad for you? Your life will tremendously improve if you do these things on a day-to-day basis. And that's why I attribute discipline so much to me, because discipline is it makes you feel amazing. Andrew Tate's I was listening to him yesterday, and one of the amazing things that he said is the feeling you get after you do something you really don't want to do after that. There is no feeling like that. There is no feeling like doing something that you really don't want to do and you get it done. There's no feeling that feels better than that. But this is why that people's lives suck. I had to sneeze, but because they don't have discipline. Like I said, and Andy Frisella said, discipline makes you happy. When you don't have discipline, when you don't eat the right foods, when you don't consume things that are good for you, you're in this state of just constant, like I said, you're just kind of coasting through life. You're not getting any better. You're just kind of slaying. I'm just going to, live a mediocre existence. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. All these things that are not good for them, but yet they continue to do it. You know why? Because everything you do is a habit. This is so, so, so important. I was reading this. It's just so important that you realize everything you do is a habit. This is why I do not I don't eat cheat meals or anything of that nature anymore, because it's I don't want to get in the habit of doing that over and over and over again. I want to get in the habit of doing what I need to do every single day. I want to get in the habit of doing what's important to me every single day, doing what I know needs to be done every single day. These are things that need to be done. These are things that are very important for you to develop in order to succeed as an individual. by having discipline, by eating the right foods, by taking care of your body, by working out, by, you know what's good for you, you know what's not good for you. Just consume the good things and watch your life dramatically change, because most people aren't doing this, and this is why most people are broke, most people are fat, most people like discipline. If you literally just have discipline, it's a one attribute. If you had that trait only, you would accomplish so much, because nobody has discipline. Just think of anyone you know who has discipline. Like, no one has it. No one has discipline. No one works out every single day. You don't know a single person who works out every single day, without exception, without fail. You don't know a single person who eats the right foods every single day without fail. You don't know a single person who reads 10 pages of a book every single day. People don't do these things. They don't do these things. You don't know a single person who drinks a gallon of water, a gallon or 2 gallons of water a day. People don't do these things. If you want your life to improve, you need to be taking it serious. You need to be doing the right things on a consistent basis. Otherwise, like I said, you will live a mediocre existence. Nobody will remember your name, and you will just die. No one will know who you are. No one will even acknowledge that you exist. And that's the cold hard truth. It's cold hard facts, and it is what it is. And I said this before, I do not make the rules. I don't make the rules. This is just the way it is. You have to have this. You have to choose the life you want to live. You have to choose if you want to be disciplined and live an amazing life by doing the hard things on a consistent basis every single day, or do you want to choose to live an easy life? And and this is why, like Andy Frisella says, look, choose your hard. It's very, very difficult being successful. It's also very, very difficult being poor. They're both very, very difficult. You have to choose your hard. It's going to be hard either way. So if it's going to be hard either way, why would you not choose the better hard? But constantly people choose the hard that's not good for them. And it makes no sense. It's going to be hard either way. So choose the hard that will actually benefit you, instead of choosing the hard that, being broke and just being fat, and these things are hard on you. I mean, think about it. If you're fat, you catch on a breath. That's hard. But if you're successful, you work out, that helps you. You have to choose what you want for your life. You have to choose what side you want. There's two sides. Do you want to be broke, or do you want to be rich? That's a decision you have to make, because once you fully develop this decision, once you have zero compromises, as Andy Frisella says, the zero compromises mentality. Once you have this, you're unstoppable, because you're not compromising for anything. You're doing every single thing you can every day. You're doing as much as you can. You're helping other people get better. You're developing yourself. You're, just displaying a bunch of confidence. You have belief in yourself. These things are just very, very important if you want to improve your life. And it just absolutely astonishes me that people actually don't want to improve their lives. They don't want to work out because it's too much work, when in reality, it's really not. If you train, you have to train. That's why you have to train your mind. You have to train your mind to like the hard things, and it won't be too hard, because once you've trained yourself, it's becoming a habit, and it's something you do every single day without exception. You don't take days off just because you don't feel like it. You do it every single day without exception. You eat the right foods every day without exception by being disciplined. Guess what? Everything you do is a habit. So you eat the right foods, you have discipline, you're doing what you know you need to do every day by eating the right foods. And why this is important is because if you eat the wrong foods, you will have no energy, you will have no drive, no goals. If you want to achieve your goals, if you want to have great ambitions, which you should, then you need the most energy possible. How do you get the most energy possible? By eating the right foods, by getting a lot of sleep. But these things, very, very important that you actually develop them in your life. If you don't develop them, and especially at a young age, you need to develop them. Just as soon as possible. It doesn't matter how old you are, but right now, develop habits that are going to set you up for your future, for success. It's so important that you do that. If you don't do that, you're gonna develop bad habits, and your life is gonna slowly drift away from you. You won't even realize it. It's like, wow, I'm 70 years old. I didn't even realize that all these habits I've been doing are just taken away from me. This is why I take every single day serious, and why you should too. Every single day counts. Every single day matters. You can't take days. This is why I don't take days off. Every single day matters. It doesn't matter what day it is. You literally have to have discipline. You must succeed. You must develop the best possible you that you can be every day, without exception, without fail. You have to do that. If you really want your life to improve, if you just don't really care, then you will live a mediocre existence, and it won't be fun. Like, it won't be exciting. If you really want your self to improve, you'll do everything possible every single day to improve. In this video, that's eating the right foods every single day, by having discipline, by repeating it over and over and over again every day. That's the video for today. Like the video, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and we'll see you in the next video.